This time around, I've got something that I really like, the Isuzu D-Max in its extended cab variant, and I think it's a really good looking car. Turbodiesel engine, which will give you 140 kilowatts as well as 450 newton meters. And my word, it stands out. It just gives it
They have nailed this bakkie, guys. I don't want to lie to you. They have absolutely yeah. Thank you so much for watching. This has been an amazing journey. Thank you for 13,000 subscribers.
Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome back to yet another review. This time around, I've got something that I really like, the Isuzu D-Max in its extended cab variant, and I think it's a really good looking car. I mean, take a moment to take it all in. I think this is one of the good looking bakkies on the market. Now, Isuzu has a lot of history in the market. I mean, these cars are made right here in South Africa, down in Port Elizabeth. And I mean, if you think about Isuzu, you think about the KBs, and I think those were always so cool. My uncle had a KB 250, which lasted him for years without any issues really. Now, this is the extended cab, like I mentioned. It'll cost you from 445,000 Rand all the way to this one, which is a 3-liter turbo diesel engine coming in at 687,000 Rand. Now, that does sound like a lot of money, but when you do look at the competition, I think this is right up there and deserves that price tag. Now, before I do go on, please don't forget to use the link in my description box, the link in my bio, the link in my pop-up box to get a code from Naked Insurance. And remember, I am going to be going on a trip with one lucky person. One lucky subscriber will go for a coffee, and then we'll go for a drive in a Porsche Cayenne GTS. Now, let's get straight into this review. So, I've mentioned the exterior and just how amazing it looks. Now, this color is called Obsidian Gray, and my word, it stands out. It just gives it that thing. I usually love my D-Maxes in white because I think they really pop out, or there's also another red that they have in the X-Rider range, but this Obsidian Gray comes out so much. It looks beautiful. There's nothing you cannot love about this bakkie. Up front, you've got these dragon eyes, which are your daytime running lights, and you've got your LED headlights in there. You've got your LED fog lamps, as well as your indicator lamp right on there. I do like this claw effect that it has on here within separating your fog lamp as well as your indicator. You've got this bumper here with your parking sensors. It's got a chrome effect all over the grille, with your Isuzu lettering big and bold right on there. When you come to the side, you've got this dual tone alloy, which is an 18-inch, and it's got this red center cap essentially ring on it, and this reminds me of the X-Rider. I thought they would actually reserve this red only for the X-Rider, but hey, we are here now. This is shod in grabber all-terrain tires, which are perfect for wherever you want to go really. I love this tire. If you know me, and I always preach that whenever you have a bakkie, you need an all-terrain tire. It just makes sense. Come to the side, you've got this chrome and black wing mirror with an indicator lamp right in it. There's massive side steps which are very durable for you to get in and out of the car. You've got keyless entry into the vehicle. I do like these chrome doors, especially on this color as well. I think it'll even work better on a black color. This window that opens slightly like this is quite cool. And I mean, I need to show you guys why it's an extended cab, because these doors open this way and this one will open as well. So hence extended cab, and we'll jump and talk about that later on into the car, but let's just do this for now. Okay, then yeah, this window which gives it a really nice aesthetic, and you can open and close that window too. You've got a sports bar right at the rear, and yeah, I'm going to jump into the rear and show you guys everything else. This is a 4x4 variant, so it will show 4x4 lettering right onto there. There's nice mud flaps which are very durable. Sorry, Isuzu, but I mean, I'm showing people how durable your cars are. So yeah, let's jump to the rear. But I think, guys, Isuzu has done everything with this car. It's amazing. When you come to the rear, you are met by these gorgeous looking LED tail lights. You've got your designation badge on there. This is a 3-liter turbo diesel, so it is on there. You've got a tow bar on there. You do have a step to help you get into the load bed. You've got a camera up there. This Isuzu lettering all over the tailgate. Isuzu D-Max badge on there, and another step right on there. This is heavy though, I won't lie to you, and I hate the way it drops also. I think that is not it. Should you have a child or whatever it is who tries to play with that, and that is not it. that is not it. But you have massive amount of load space in here. There are tie down hooks all over, and I think it's quite cool. It's rubberized, so your things are not going to be sliding about. And yeah, that is the Isuzu D-Max exterior. Let's jump inside before we go for a drive. But I think that the only issue that I do have is this tailgate opening. It is quite dangerous, and I think only because I'm a father, that is what scares me, because my son likes fiddling around a lot. So you never know, next thing he opens this thing and it smashes onto him. But yeah, that is it. So when you jump inside, it's an amazing, amazing place to be in. And yes, it does look somewhat dated according to all the, well, not according to all the bakkies rather, but when you look at the likes of the GWP 300, when you look at the Ford Ranger, where there's got all these fancy screens and all these digital gauges. But for a bakkie that's so utilitarian, I don't think you'll complain here either. The most amazing thing in this car has to be these bucket seats, and they're really, really amazing, leather perforated as well, and they just give you a very, very sporty feel as well. This steering wheel is multifunctional, and it's got so many functions and dials that you can cycle through. The buttons are easy and clear to go through. You've got this digital display here, which is a tiny one, which will show you your fuel economy. And then you've got your 2 analog dials on there. The materials on this dash are absolutely durable. You've got space up here. You've got more space down here. You've got a place to put your phone down here. One Type A USB, one 12-volt socket. Your dial for you to control your off-road settings is right on here. Here's your diff lock, your hill descent. You've got 2 cup holders in here, space in here to put many things that you want. And like I mentioned, also these seats, right? Then you've got place up here to put your sunglasses should you want to. And the sound system in this car, because it's an extended cab, is actually much better than the double cab. That's what I've found over this past week. I had the double cab, which was the Edition 45, and that sound system wasn't as great. And obviously that's because there's obviously seats, and I'm sure there's some explanation for that. But this comes through very nicely because there's no seats there that are blocking any sound. This screen, it's gorgeous. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and it connects seamlessly. It reminds me of BMW products, and I've mentioned how quickly they automatically connect. This is that screen as well. It does that. So yeah, I'm going to show you the rear. I mean, there's nothing to show you really, but I'm going to show you what you can expect in the rear. So to get into the rear, you open this door, and it can open wide. Then the first thing you'll see is that you've got a place here to put your coins and another cup holder right on there. This seat belt is for this seat, so worry not. Then there's that window that I told you about of opening and closing. Then there it closes, and then you can open it again. I like driving with that open right there. Then under here, you've got space for you to put some tools in there. And as well as the other side, sorry to show my back. And then on the other side, you've got space in there for your jacks and all your tools that you need really. But I need to tell you guys, please stop loading people in this section. You will get a fine. You will get a fine. I've seen people get stopped because they're putting people here. So please don't do it. This is just a place for you to put your tools. It's an extended cab for tools here. So not people, tools. All right. Yay. So under here is a 3-liter turbo diesel engine, which will give you 140 kilowatts as well as 450 newton meters of torque. Now, I know you guys are probably going to say, no, it's underpowered, it doesn't pull enough, but wait till you go for the drive, because I think this engine is perfect for this car. It also gives you a lot of kilometers on the tank, and the fuel efficiency in any Isuzu bakkie is absolutely, absolutely brilliant. So don't judge the power and torque yet if you think that it's underpowered. Trust me, trust me. So jumping into the drive of the Isuzu D-Max Extended Cab 3-liter diesel. As I mentioned earlier on in the beginning of the video, this is powered by a 3-liter turbo diesel engine with 140 kilowatts as well as 450 newton meters of torque. Now, I also mentioned that you guys might think that it's not enough power, but for what it is, it's exceptionally perfect. I mean, there is no lag on takeoff, like literally, there we go. Easy takeoff. There is no, in fact, it does better than some cars that have all the power and they claim 170 kilowatts or whatever it is, but there's lag. Here there's no lag. The 6-speed conventional gearbox is amazing. It knows exactly what it's doing. Do I feel like I need more power, more gears? Absolutely not.
The only issue that I do have with this car, and I think it's because there's a lot of wind noise that I've picked up at like 140 k's an hour. Yes, I know I'm not supposed to be driving 140 k's an hour, but I was at a controlled track at Girotech, so don't worry. And that was the only issues that I've had with the car. And I'm going to do now a 3-point turn, and it's not too bad actually. There we go. The steering wheel for me does feel light, which is actually perfect because it's a bakkie. I don't like, sometimes I don't want it to feel too heavy, and this doesn't feel too heavy. It's a perfect blend between light and just right to where you want it. Visibility in the car is also just perfect, and you've got a lot of safety features as well in the car. You've got blind spot assist, anti-braking, EBS, EBD, everything that you could think about. All the airbags are in the car that you can also want, that you need, in fact, are in the car as well. And you know what? It's a comfortable drive, and I think this is mainly because of the supportive seats that are on this car that I really appreciate. That 450 Newton meters does more than enough, and this is where Isuzu kills it for me. I don't know how they can get a 3-liter turbodiesel to be doing 8.2 liters per 100 kilometers. It's something I've heard of. Hell, the 1.9 engine bakkies, if you do want, you can get a 1.9 in this, an LS, and it can get you over 1,500 kilometers of range. You can drive from Joburg to Cape Town on that single tank, which is something that Isuzu needs to share that recipe with everybody else. I'm sure they won't share it because, I mean, that's essentially their selling point now. I mean, they've done a 1-tank challenge from Joburg all the way to Cape Town on a single tank of fuel. I'm really in love with this car. I think for the price, it's just right. You're looking at essentially the competition would be the Toyota. There's a Toyota extended cab as well. There's a Ford Ranger Wildtrak, which also has the same setup, and that is much more expensive. And this is just right in that middle in terms of, you know, finding what you want for a product. From 445,000 rand, this coming at 685,000 rand. I think they've spec'd it just right. It drives amazing. Some road noise is also picked up because of the all-terrain tires, but I don't complain about that because the moment you put on all-terrains, you know exactly what you're getting. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been an amazing journey. Thank you for 13,000 subscribers. We're on a journey to 15,000 subscribers. Don't forget to use the link in my bio to get a code from Naked Insurance, and you could save you some money on your insurance. Isuzu have nailed this bakkie, guys. I don't want to lie to you. They have absolutely nailed it. Up until next time, peace out.